going to be showing you guys how to do a neutral smoky eye, and this is going to be a tutorial for beginners. So the palette that I'm going to be using today is the Carli Bybel Deluxe palette. And in my opinion, I think this palette is a great palette for beginners, and it does have a lot of very wearable colors. Just a lot of colors that are easy to create a look with. And then also, it has very nice highlight shades right here, and these are very pigmented. Like, they're great for the price that they are. Like, this entire palette is just honestly amazing, and I definitely recommend it. So right now, all I have on my eyelids right now is concealer, and personally I like to use concealer as my base. You could use whatever concealer you have, or if you have an eyeshadow primer that you like, you could also use that. So now with the Carli Bybel palette, I'm going to take a light shade that I'm going to use as a base color. So when you're choosing something as a base color, you want to pick something that's very close to your skin tone or slightly lighter than your skin tone. So I'm going to be taking this color right here, and I'm going to take kind of like a fluffy eyeshadow brush, kind of like this. And this one is from the Morphe navy blue set. So with that color, I'm just going to apply that all over my lid, and I like to go even all the way up to underneath the brow. And doing that is just going to make sure that your eyeshadow blends out nicely. So for my transition shade, I'm going to use this color right here, and I'm going to be using a fluffy crease brush. And this one is from the BH Cosmetics, it's my Ray Ray set. So I'm going to take that color, and I'm just going to start off with a little bit of it, and this color is going to go right into the crease. So the easiest way to get right into your crease is if you tilt your head just a little bit back, and that way you can tell exactly where your brush should go. So I'm going to start by doing kind of like a windshield wiper motion. So I'm just going to go back and forth to blend it out. Okay, so now I'm going to take a smaller crease brush, and this one is also from the Morphe navy blue set. So with this brush, I'm going to be using that same brown color. So I'm just putting it in the crease and going back and forth again. So what this is doing, since this is a smaller, more dense brush, is going to add more product. The one that I used before was not as dense, so it was adding less product. So since this brush is a lot more dense, it's just making it slightly darker without actually using a darker shade. So now I'm going to go back in with the first crease brush that I use, and I'm going to take a little bit of the base color, and I'm just going to use that to blend it out a little bit more. So again, with the Morphe crease brush, one that's more dense, I'm going to take a darker color. So I'm going to be taking this one right here, and I'm only going to use the tiniest bit of this color. You don't want to use a lot of dark color because then it's going to make the whole eye look messy. So I'm only taking a tiny bit, and I'm going to put this right in the outer corner. So with this color, I'm pretty much just kind of like tapping it into the outer corner. So once I feel like I have enough product, I'm going to start to blend it into the transition color. So once that's all blended out, if you feel like the outer corners are a bit messy, what I like to do is I like to use a small concealer brush. So I'm going to take the e.l.f. Professional Concealer Brush, and you can just use any concealer that you have, and then so you start right from the outer corner and just swipe upwards. So from right here, and you just go like that. So that's just going to help you to clean out the outer edge a bit. If you want, you could keep it like that. Personally, I like to just blend it out a tiny bit, so I'm just gonna blend out the edge of that just a little bit. So now that this is all done, you have a couple of options for what you can do with your lid. If you wanted to, you could just leave it like this, or you could use the base color and just put that onto the lid, or you could add a shimmery color. I like adding a shimmery color just because it gives the eye like an extra pop. So I'm going to use this color, and I'm going to take this e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. It's just a flat eyeshadow brush, and then with that shimmery color, I'm just going to add that right onto the lid. And you want to make sure that you're only putting it right on the lid. You don't want to put it where you put the crease color earlier. Okay, then you can take the crease brush that you used earlier and just blend the dark color into the shimmery color. Just lightly blend that in. Then what I also like to do, this is kind of just like an extra step, I like to take a white shimmery color. So I'm going to use this highlight shade right here. So I'm going to use this small brush, and with that white highlight color, I'm going to add that right to the inner corner. So basically what that's going to do is it's just going to help to open up your eyes and brighten up your eyes. So now I'm just going to put a little bit of mascara, and for mascara I'm going to be using the Maybelline Great Lash. So this is the finished look. This is just a very natural, kind of neutral smoky eye. So I hope this video was helpful for you, and thank you for watching.